from the Fort St. John Salvation Army. How you doing, Patricia?
So great. How are you guys?
We are good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Lots happening with the Salvation Army over the holidays, and now you kind of have the final count of everything.
Yeah, it's been wild. I may still have my Christmas trees up even at my house, but hopefully next week those will come down. Yeah, it's been really busy. You guys too, like very busy over the holidays. So you know how it feels to have that rush, and now everybody's a little bit rested, I guess, and back at it this year.
Yes. I mean, we hope we're rested.
I mean, I think you, tell me if I'm wrong, I think you'd say that the whole campaign, everything that kind of happened, big success for the Salvation Army, eh?
Yeah. This is my first year actually tackling the whole Christmas program.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a lot of moments throughout that over the 3-month span where you're not sure how things are going or if everything's going to be good, or a lot of ups and downs. But I will say that as we cross the finish line, December 24th at 4 p.m., yeah, it has been a success. So we had a goal of $150,000 this year, and we exceeded that goal at $152,253.15.
Well,
Nice.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So-
Congratulations to the community. I mean, that was, I say it was our goal, but I thank everybody in the community that contributes and to the Christmas Kettle program really ultimately wants that goal to be met, because they all want people to be able to get what they need.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's congratulations to everybody, I guess.
Let's take a minute to talk about the Christmas Kettle money. What does the Salvation Army use it for? And we know that it stays right here in our community, but obviously it helps with Christmas. What else?
Yeah, so we do have a lot of visits coming into the food bank. I know in 2023 we had 16,000 visits. And then in speaking with the people that manage the food bank there, they anticipated 2024's numbers to be almost double.
Wow.
So yeah, based on volume and inventory and the people coming in, the food bank has a lineup every single morning, every single afternoon. So we do know that there are people that need it. So that money will go towards keeping things stocked that don't get donated. We do food, but we also do essential items. So you're talking like your toilet paper, your soap and shampoos and Q-tips and all the things that people need. So that money will go towards that. And then we have people who have specific needs that are coming in and aren't able to meet them. You know, some people need a pair of gloves or a winter jacket, or their children need certain items. So we're able to provide vouchers for them to be able to get those items that they need as well. Medical prescriptions, and even just like cough syrup or, you know, something that they may need pharmaceutically. We're able to work with the businesses around town to be able to get them vouchers to be able to go and get those items they need. So that's mostly where the money's going to go. Then you have some people that need help getting to their doctor's appointments. Medical care can be expensive if you have to travel. And imagine being in a situation where you can barely pay your bills now, and then you have to travel to Prince George or somewhere for a doctor's appointment, even Dawson Creek, or for a specialist appointment to get yourself help, and you don't have that. So we're able to support people monetarily that way and make sure that they can be healthy and have a little bit of hope that they can carry on in their day that way.
I want to talk about the hampers for a second too, because excuse me, I mean, another part of the campaign, like the toy drive that we did with Home Hardware and Straight Group, I know it goes beyond that, but there was a lot of people who needed Christmas hampers this year, and you helped build all of those with a team of groups. So tell us a bit about that and sort of the need and how that went as well.
Well, I actually started out years ago building hampers is how I kind of got involved in the Christmas program with the Salvation Army. So it is my the best part of the Christmas program for me. So I want to shout out to all the businesses that contributed to the toy drives. Moose FM, Home Hardware, Straight, Century 21 as well. They were essential in rallying the troops to bring in the toys. So myself and a couple volunteers were downstairs building almost 300 toy hampers.
Wow.
This year over 2 days. So 2.5 days, I guess. We were going right to the last minute. Yeah. Making sure that everybody had toys for their children. And yeah, that was an incredible feat. And we do have to shout out the community for making that possible. We had a lot of toys donated that we requested, which was really nice. Because as we were able to look over the lists and come in and speak with you guys and get the word out there on what were on those lists, we were able to facilitate pretty much every request for those kids. Yeah.
Awesome. So happy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. It was great. Some of the toys were very, very thoughtful that were brought in and just warmed your heart when, like one teenager, for example, really was into tie-dye. And thankfully we had 2 tie-dye kits come in, a larger one and a smaller one. And as I took those out of the box from the Home Hardware drive, I was able to put those aside. I'm like, I know who's getting these. Yeah, so those kind of little special little touches were really, really great. And that really fills my heart the most. I mean, I have kids too. I always want to make sure they have the best Christmas. And that just goes forth to the other kids that are in need. So yeah, thanks to everybody for that. That was an amazing, amazing experience. As much of a hustle as it was, it was awesome.
I believe I read this morning in the news almost 600 like hampers collectively between the food and the toy hampers. That's a lot of people in our community, who needed a little bit more help this year. How can people continue to help?
Yeah. So, supporting the food bank by donating food is one option, obviously. If you have non-perishables, if you did a lot of hunting this year and you ran out of freezer space, bring on in some meats, especially, is what we need. If you're running by the grocery store or, one of the retail stores and you see an item that's on like a fire sale, toilet paper or Q-tips or cotton balls or deodorant or whatever it is, a lot of the stores have an option where you're able to purchase those things, put them in a cart or put them in a bin, or come and drop them off. It really will go a long way. Shopping at the thrift store. I mean, the thrift store has some really great stuff. I find myself a couple times a week actually just kind of sneaking over and peeking through and seeing what's there. And when you shop there, you are supporting people that are in need with the Community and Family Services program. So that's another way, I guess, that you can help support. Volunteers. So if you have some time or 2025, you want to give back to the community, we have had several people reach out actually already. If you can volunteer some time to either help at the food bank or come in and help just, be a part of bringing people a little bit of cheer in there. There's always something to do. There's always someone to help. And the way they run there, it's a really good feeling to be able to get in there and help out. So volunteering, thrift store, donations, buying at your local grocery stores and retail stores, that's a big thing. So yeah, all of those ways.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we let you go, anything else you want to say here, Patricia?
This has been an incredible experience. I am finished up on Wednesday as the official Christmas coordinator. So I will be going around and visiting all the people who have supported us, the businesses, and just making sure that they know that it's been really appreciated. Thank you to you guys for everything you did. You guys have been a really special part of making that happen. When I did the call out on December 23rd or 24th to come into the thrift store and donate to help us reach our goal, we actually had almost $1,000 donated that day.
Wow.
So
yeah,
so your listeners, all the people who are listening, they're listening, they're hearing, and just thank you to the whole community. We're gonna be able to give people what they need this year just because of everyone. So
Awesome.
I won't get too emotional, but thanks.
Well, thank you so much, Patricia. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, you guys too. Thanks.
That was our friend Patricia from the Salvation Army.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 1